Stop talking about Aston Villa.
Yes, people, what's going on? JM here. Welcome to Villa in Noir. This is a good evening from me to you on this Sunday, the 16th of August. Before I do anything, make sure you're liking this video. Make sure you're subbing to the channel. Make sure you're getting involved and active in the chat. I can see James already up in there giving lots of information. Big up to you, James, every single time. Big up Benji, my guy over there, the Tottenham Concepts. Make sure you go and follow his channel. Great work over there. Great stuff that he's doing over there as well. So, yeah, man, we're here. Guys, I thought I would do I rarely stream on Sundays unless there's a game. Just because there's other things to do, religious reasons, etc. So all that kind of stuff there. But today was a special day. Today's a special day for me. I didn't even realize, to be honest, until I got a notification in my emails that today is a year since I started this channel. And I thought I'd just do a stream with you guys, come online for a little bit, have a little chat. There's been lots of movement with Aston Villa, to be fair, and to be fair, the season started today. Let's be real about it. The Community Shield was today, therefore the season officially kind of kicks off for us. I know that EFL, the English Football League, started today fully. Championship, League 1, League 2, etc. But also the Community Shield was today. Man City versus Arsenal. We'll talk about that briefly as well. But I just wanted to come online, have a chat with you guys, update Villa fans and those that aren't Villa fans about all things that are happening over at Villa Park, because there's quite a bit of things have happened. Been lots of movement, especially since Wednesday, since that Super Cup loss to PSG. There's been lots of movement, lots of talks, lots of rumours. I just want to address them today, and then also just want to commemorate this year in a special way, if I can. So stick with me today, and we will talk and go through everything. As you can see right underneath at the bottom, it says follow me on all socials. So as long as subbing to this channel on here, make sure you go on TikTok, X and Instagram and follow Noirvillan, Villa in Noir. Content this year will probably be a little bit more frequent on those channels as well. So make sure you're over there for that. So yeah, let's get into it, man. The villainous City was so poor. Yeah, I want to start with that game, to be fair. Arsenal versus Man City in the Community Shield. As we know, Arsenal beat them 3-0, and it was quite convincing. Many people that follow this channel know how I feel about Arsenal Football Club. Well, to be fair, it's not so much the club, more so the fans. They get on my nerves. Yeah, big up for that as well. Big up for the congratulations on the year. But Arsenal played really well today. If I'm honest, I don't want to admit it, but I have to admit it. Looking at how the league is set up this year, so much transition, especially with the bigger clubs, the more established clubs, the richer clubs anyway. So much transition. Maresca's brand new to City. Iriola's brand new to Liverpool. Carrick, it's his first full season managing multiple competitions with United. Chelsea, brand new manager in Xabi Alonso, and especially after a 10th place finish, you've got Spurs, who are coming on the back of two 17th place finishes, out of those so-called bigger 6 clubs, Arsenal's the only one with stability. And looking at how they played today, they look like a team ready to play well. City was so poor defensively; they looked in disarray. I think every time Arsenal did go forward, they looked threatening. City didn't look like they had any defensive identity. I know they probably weren't playing their full strength back four, especially with the likes of Mark Gay not being out. But Arsenal look good on the other side. You know, they've strengthened as much as they won the league last year. They have strengthened. You know, even just the addition of Bruno Guimaraes in that midfield, I think it gives them options. The fact that they were able to start the game without Declan Rice and things were moving quite smoothly, you know, between Guimaraes, MLS, who had a great assist for that first goal. He looked quite bullish in the midfield. You know, he's always looking for the ball, looked comfortable on the ball, always looking for a nice pass as well. Bruno Guimaraes with the diagonal passes. And then also, you know, Martin Odegaard played, this is probably the best that we've seen him play in an Arsenal shirt for a minute. So as much as it was the Community Shield, and many it is still technically pre-season, we have to be honest and say that there was a golfing class today. I'm worried our team is going to be light when facing Arsenal. Too many injuries. Yeah, well, I hear you, man. Arsenal's second game of the season, and Aston Villa, a lot of injuries, a lot of players out at the moment. It may not be good for us. JB saying that Arsenal are not winning the league this season. I hear it, man, and I agree. I don't want them to win. I guess the question is who? Who? You know what I mean? Man says, Kanan from Power, happy birthday to the channel. Big up Tudon every single time. This guy. Man says, like Kanan, this guy. But yeah, just so from the outlook, from the outset, you know, many would have said that City were the ones that should be challenging Arsenal this year. And if today's anything to go by, there's a massive golfing class. And if Arsenal can play at that level, then they'll be good. You know, I think defensively is where I probably thought they would have a little bit of issues with Saliba being out, and obviously Timber's still out. But that back four looked all right. You know what I mean? They probably weren't challenged the way they were. Doku did get a little bit of success against Ben White. Oh, man. Doku did give Ben White a little bit of issues. However, overall, they kind of stood their ground, and to think that that's nowhere near their best back four. Mascara looked pretty good in the centre-back space as well. You know, so the likelihood of Arsenal probably going out to get an entry concert based on that, you know, I doubt it, because they've got players that can step into the centre-back role if needs be. You know, they've got Hincapié that can do it. They've still got Calafiori, as much as he's a left-back. He can play centre-back as well. And then Miles Lewis-Skelly could go to left-back if needs be. There's a lot to be said, you know. So as much as I corn Arsenal, as much as I get onto Arsenal fans and Arsenal, the team, as much as I can, because I dislike the fans. Ultimately, what I saw today was a team that, you know, rightfully so, should be favourites going into the league. But listen, anything can happen. It is a 38-game season, so anything can happen. And I believe that, if I'm honest with you, I feel that this year is going to be a surprise. I think there'll be a surprise this year from someone or a team that you probably don't expect. You know what I mean? I'll smirk on that. You guys can interpret it how you want. Arsenal played well, and Rice didn't even start. Yeah, let's Zolis as well, surprisingly as well. You know, he was 2 assists. He was industrious on that left-hand side. He looked, when he had the ball, he looked exciting. He was looking for a good pass, looking for the right pass. And, you know, with many people, me included, saying that, you know, the issue that Arsenal have had was their left-hand side. And, you know, if he was able to play at that level every single week, then there's no reason why he can't be good enough to help them. And one thing that was very clear with him today was that defensively, defensively, he was on the ball. You know, Antoine Semenyo rarely had a chance where he was 1-on-1 with the left back with Calafiori. He was often 1 against 2, and for a player to come in straight away and kind of buy into that defensive output that Arteta wants from them, you know, you got to give props, man. You got to give props where you can. And, you know, the argument we made, if they did buy a Vinny, if they did buy a player of maybe a bit more cachet, are they willing to do that, the dirty work like that? I was in one of the group chats I was in, you know, one of the guys was saying that he could be like Arsenal's versions of a Park Ji-sung, where, you know, he's an unsung hero, but he does the dirty work, he does it well, and he plays at a consistent 6, 7 out of 10. Do you know what I mean? So, listen, Arsenal, you might have had a really good signing there. Big up to you guys, but I don't want you to win the league, so I'm hating from this point on. Do you know what I mean? But let's talk about my boys. You get me? Let's talk about my boys. Been a lot of movement over the last couple of days. As you can see, if you scroll up in the chat, you'll see that the boy James has already come into the chat and said a lot already. He said that Ujiri is done, that deal is done. So Aston Villa will have another left back in the changing room very, very shortly. Big up to him. I know he's got a little bit of a freaky past that, you know, is questionable. You know what I mean? It's questionable. But as long as you perform on the pitch, my bro, I'm happy with it. And as I've waxed lyrical a number of times already, I'm not going to go over it in too much detail. I think him coming in as another option at left back is it's good, because it provides us with a different profile of a left back, a bit stronger, a bit more physical. He is still quite attacking as well, but defensively he can do a good job as well. So it offers something different to an Ian Maatsen. Depending on the kind of game you want to play, it gives Unai Emery a little bit more freedom to kind of choose a team depending on what the role is for the game, you know? Apparently, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, again, I've done it. I'm not going to go crazy over these because I've spoke about them before. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, however, if it gets done, I heard it's close to being done. Another one that I think would be tremendous for us to have, again, another different profile as a right back. We've been calling out for a right back for a number of years. I know I have, all last season, all throughout this first year of being online, doing this thing. I've been saying a right back is where we've been quite weak. You know, Matty Cash has served well. I think he would still be first choice at first, at least. But it would give us something different if we need to go a bit more defensive and a bit more resolute defensively. But what we saw from Aaron Wan-Bissaka last year with West Ham is that he does have an attacking game in there as well. So I'm happy for that. So I'm hoping that goes through soon. You know, I would love for these signings to get done before the season kicks off fully next week. I'm not expecting them to start or whatever, maybe be on the bench, but to have them in the building, get them around the boys as soon as possible, start getting that Unai style of play and all that stuff into the system as soon as possible. That would be great. So Ruggieri, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the Paulinho situation, we do need a centre midfielder. I think last week against Paris Saint-Germain, it was very clear that when certain players went off, the quality dropped as well. And I think even yesterday in that last pre-season game, yeah, there's still a drop-off in our midfield when certain players aren't available. If João Gomez is going to be out for a few weeks, if Kamara's not going to be around, if Onana's not going to be out until March, if McGinn gets injured, you know, just the drop-off is quite steep, so we need to get more reinforcements. The João Paulinho situation seems to be going up and down, up and down, up and down. Again, big up. Appreciate that. Sorry, I'm just looking at these comments. Constance can sit on Arsenal's bench in January. No worries. Yo, I hear it, man. I'm going to get to Martinez and the Suzuki situation in a second, but the last bit about the centre midfield, well, we just need more depth, especially if we want to compete on a number of fronts. I think this year is the year for Aston Villa to 100% go for a domestic trophy. Like, no ifs, buts, or maybes. and still go and get that Champions League berth through the league if possible. Not impossible. That's what I expect. That's what I want. And yeah, so those things are up in it. Those things are still yet to be confirmed. I know there's still rumblings about Nicholas Jackson, especially with the fact that Brian Maggio's gone down with an injury. Tammy Abraham got injured as well. I think it was yesterday's game. So straight away, we're down to potentially one out-and-out striker in the squad till at least September, October, which is not good. So the Nicholas Jackson thing is on the horizon again. I don't know what your thoughts are about Nicholas Jackson coming in. I don't want to spend in 50, 60 million on him. I'll be honest with you. If he was to come in, maybe with a deal that involved Emi Martinez, I don't know. I'd be okay with a lower price, between 30, 40, maybe 45 at a stretch. Yeah, the Paulinho to Newcastle. So that, as I said, it's still up in the air. Nothing's been confirmed unless something's come through in the last 10, 15 minutes. From what I'm seeing that he's kind of digging his heels in around not going to Newcastle. So I'm still waiting. I've got my phone all notifications just in case something changes. But the Nicholas Jackson thing, I don't know if I would want him. Yeah, Watkins ain't going nowhere. I don't think he will. I think now looking at the landscape with Tammy's now injured, and also Brian Maggio's out till at least September, he can just start the league and just get it cracking. Do you know what I mean? And put his stake in the ground as he should do. But let's talk about this potential new keeper that we have in Zion Suzuki. Now, to be honest, I only really became aware of him fully in the World Cup. And I remember watching those first few games of Japan, and I was thinking, yo, this guy's decent. Do you know what I mean? He looks good. Although I have my feelings about certain types of keepers. Thanks last to Andre Onana, who stunk it up at United, and then you got Mendy that stunk it up at Chelsea. Certain types of keepers aren't my first choice in keepers. However, he looked resolute. He looked quite comfortable in pressurized situations. He looks like the kind of keeper that isn't afraid of moments. His distribution is pretty good, which is important in the Unai Emery system. And, you know, I originally saw him and thought, yo, this is a keeper that Villa should go for, because at the time, Emi was already being touted to go to Juventus. That talk started happening at the beginning of the World Cup. So, you know, Aston Villa were on goalkeeper watch, and according to what I've seen online, we've been on goalkeeper watch for at least 1 to 2 years, because we know that Emi's coming to the end of his prime as a keeper. He's now 33, I believe, going to be 34. And as much as goalkeepers can play on for longer, you know, it's only he could wake up one morning and his knee don't work. Do you know what I mean? So for me, we've been looking for a new keeper. We should have been looking for a new keeper anyway. Big up Kings of London. Happy birthday, my boy. Wishing you all the. It's not my actual birthday, guys. It's not my actual birthday, man. It's the first birthday of Villa Noir. I said it's not my actual birthday. It's Villa Noir's birthday. My birthday is in a couple of months, so we can celebrate that properly then too. Big up Kizzy every single time. Make sure you guys are smashing the lights, as he says. Also, I'm gonna sort it out, actually. I'm gonna read that after this. We're going straight over to Kizzy's channel, yeah? So at the end of the stream, we're going to redirect over there. He's got a stream tonight. I'm not able to be on there, but I'm sure it's going to be a great one to watch. So make sure you go over there, and I'll give you instructions of what to do at the end of the stream there as well. So make sure you go and sub to this channel immediately. But in terms of, and big up KJ as well, my guy, you know what I'm trying to say? I'll make it clear. It's not my actual birthday. It's not my actual birthday. It's just really, it's my channel's birthday. It's my channel's birthday. As I said, like, I woke up. All I remember is last year I woke up one day and thought, you know what? Let me just talk about Villa online. I didn't think much about it. I didn't think into it. I didn't think it would become a thing. You know, I remember my first couple of streams, I had like one person watching. I had 0 people watching at some points as well. So I'm just grateful for how it's grown, and how, yeah, I'm just grateful for how it's grown. And, you know, I appreciate every single person that's contributed to it. My guys that have jumped on the boardroom, KJ, KG, Shells, the other Kizzy's jumped in. I think Paz has jumped in before as well. Really, really grateful for everybody that's contributed to the stream, to the channel just growing, and, you know, it's grown organically as well. But yeah, so big up to every single person, every single time. A1, of course, he's here doing up foolishness. So Kevin James, no more pulling out in the warm up. See you, Martinez. Thanks for the memories. Listen, I'll be honest. Last season, I think that was one of the biggest things for me that frustrated me. Like, bro, why are we doing this? Why are we pulling out? Whoa,
Why?
why are we doing that so many times? Especially at that point in the thing as well in the season. Hold on, I'm just gonna sort out keys. Yeah. There was about 4 or 5 games where he pulled out randomly. Do you know what I mean? Just in the warm-up. Like, it doesn't make sense that you do that, especially as our keeper, as our number 1 keeper. I think last year as well, a sour taste was left in the mouth as well after how he conducted himself in the summer. Because, just how he conducted himself in the summer, that all that speculation about going United and all this kind of stuff, it kind of spoiled his standing with the fans. And to be honest, as much as I didn't like it, you know, I still supported him because he was our best keeper. I saw enough from Marco Bizot to know that he was never going to be good enough to be our number 1 and a great number 2. So we needed Emi Martinez, and there's a number of times last season where he came through. One of them being against Sunderland. That game against Sunderland, I'm actually going to get to it later. That game against Sunderland, that save that he made, when the Brobby went through. Listen, some things you can't just replace like that. But from what I'm seeing online, from what I've seen from reports, that this Suzuki, yes, he's young. He can or has the potential to be a great keeper within the Premier League. The only worry then is, and Villa fans, you can kind of let me know your thoughts about this. You know, when he comes in, I don't think he starts straight away. I think Marco Bizot probably gets like 1 or 2 games, which isn't great because, you know, we've got Brighton next week, then we've got Arsenal the week after. I think we've got Hull after that. So I think Hull is a good game. If Suzuki does come in now, I think Hull's a good game for him to start. Yeah, I think coming in against Arsenal might be a bit too much pressure. First home game of the season at home as well. It just might be a lot. Here we go. Surprised you didn't do Arsenal watch along since we live rep. Bro, I'm not wasting my time with Arsenal, man. You know what I'm trying to say? I'll watch Arsenal. I'll do an Arsenal watch along in 2 weeks' time. Yeah? We can do an Arsenal watch along then, yeah? Let's have a watch there. Villa have got a black. Aye, listen, I'm all for it, man. Suzuki, when you come through to Aston Villa, just do what you do. And I think as fans, we have to look. He's a young keeper coming to the Premier League, right? The Premier League is not a normal league, and we've seen many keepers come in and have growing pains. David De Gea had growing pains. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Even well, to be fair, I don't think Lamens had that much growing pains last year, but, you know, not every keeper's going to come in and hit the ground running. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's not happening, man. Majo's not going anywhere, brother. Hey, Kizia, I've already said my piece about Arsenal. I've already said my piece about you guys. You guys did look good earlier. You did look good earlier, but at the same time, I think City looked trash. I think City looked so poor, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, but Suzuki, come through to Villa, yeah, come through to Aston Villa, stake your claim. You know what I mean? One day we'll sing. One day, hopefully, we can sing that you're the world's number 1 as well. Do you get me? You know what I'm saying? what I'm saying? Because Emi Martinez, that's been his chant for the longest time. But yeah, guys, listen. So what part of the reason why I wanted to do this stream is because I actually wanted to look back at some of the moments that I've had in this season. Yeah, in this season at Villa in Noir, and kind of just I've ranked like my favorite moments in terms of like being on the stream, in terms of especially like the goals and stuff that I've watched. So I'm gonna go through some of them with you. And Villa fans, whilst I show the footage or whatnot, let me know your thoughts as well. How did you respond to this moment? And go from there. Do you know what I mean? So I've ranked them. I had 5, but I had to go to 6 because I nearly forgot one. But my 6th favorite moment being on stream in terms of just like the game, the circumstance, and all of that, yeah, has to be Europa League, Red Bull Salzburg, where Jimo Aloba scored that last-minute winner. Now, so effectively, I remember the game now, we weren't playing well. We were playing really, really, really peak. And Unai did something that he rarely does, and he sent on one of the youngsters, or a couple of the youngsters, just to see what happens. And, you know, I think this was the last group stage game, or the second to last group stage game. And we just needed to win. And we wanted to finish in the top 2. So let's just see how my reaction was for this. I need to bring back this camera, you know. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to set up and all that kind of stuff. Let's go. Oh, man's putting on thing. Can you hear this? I understand you want to push it. And ball, ref? Ref and ball? Nah, ain't no way. Yo, here we go. Here we go. Look at the white man. Look, go on, Morgs. Too early. Too early. I miss watch alongs, you know. Yes! Yes! Get in! What a goal! Yo. Yes, little man! Yo. Do your thing! Yeah. Do your thing! From one academy youth to the next academy youth. Yeah. Yes, boys! So that goal was Jimo Aloba. So that was Jimo Aloba against RB Salzburg. Last minute or final minutes goal in the Europa League. Man did his thing. JP hat-trick better be number 1. Man said, look at the trim. Hey, listen, I need to bring everything back, man. Like, yo, you know what? I cut my hair and I didn't realize how low I cut my hair. So I'm trying to grow it back, and it's just taking longer than I expected to grow back, you know. Like, it's techie. Do you know what I mean? Big up H every single time. Z says, I banter in the chat, but big up yourself, JM. I don't follow many non-Arsenal content creators, but your calls do. I appreciate that. I mean, every single time. Do you know what I mean? So that was number 6, I guess. In terms of my... Oh, man are talking about JP. Nah. We're not talking about no Chelsea brothers today, brother. Let's go to my 5th top moment of the first year of being in Villa in Noir. God dang. Yo, let's see. Yo, this was stressful, bruv. Let's just see what happens. I'm trying to find it so we're not looking here for too long. Yo, this is peak, bro. This is peak. So this is the Sunderland game, yeah? This is the Sunderland game. Look at my face, bro. Yo, I am vexed, bro. Do you remember that game? I think we were like 3-1 up or 3-2 up. And these men just got back into the game.
Play on.
And I remember this was a mad 38 seconds, man.
Just play the freaking game, man.
Yo, man's getting stressed. Man was stressed this day, you know. Man was stressed. And obviously these times I wasn't streaming at home as well. Look at all these man them in the chat, yeah. Look at all these people in the chat over here, just jokers, bro. Jokers. Got KG in there, KJ. A1, obviously, look at you. All of you man in the chat just doing much foolishness. I look stressed. But you know what? The way this game ended, I'll have it every single time.
Take off McGinn and see look what happens. Just ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I don't look too happy at all, bro.
Absolutely joke. It's a joke. And now we've got no creativity
Hair
on the
was too
field.
long here as well, brother.
Yo, man, if
you care about me, yeah. Like
is there no one there?
Don't let me grow my hair that long again.
Oh, tackle. Make up for it now, Sancho. Make up for it now.
I was there relying on Sancho to win the game.
We've run into blind Ali giving the ball away again. I'm over this yeet, blood. I'm over this yeet.
It was stressing.
Oh, guys, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Oh, Martinez, you absolute G.
See.
You waste man. You absolute waste man. You're going to try and give this goal. Yo, Jadon Sancho, get him out of my club.
Yo, man was not having it. Man was
Jeez, man.
It was stressed that day, bro. Big up Emi Martinez for the save as well on that one. Aye, football shouldn't do this to people,
just saved us, mate.
Look how stressed I am,
Where's
bro.
the urgency, man? Yes! 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 Get in, boys! Tammy!
Oh, man. Tammy Abraham with the goal.
Woo!
Yo.
Oh, Tammy, man, he's mashed up his shoulder. Nah. But Tammy Abraham,
yo.
You absolute legend. You legend. Oh.
Yeah. Aye, listen, I remember that goal like it was yesterday. I remember just being mad stressed. It was a Sunday afternoon. It was a nice day. You get me? And then boom. Yo, we tried to give that game away. 3-1 up, I remember. 3-1 up. But you know what? One thing that was very clear about this Aston Villa side last season was that, yo, we will fight to the end. And I'm really hoping that this season will be the same as well. How many appearances did Garnacho have? Well, no, I'm not talking about this. I had to be, bro. Had to be. All right, look at these guys beefing Chelsea in the chat. All right, so that was technically my fifth one. Let me forward to my fourth favorite moment of the season. Can't find it. Let me see if I can find it. Alright, wrong game. Imagine man clicked the wrong button again. Oh no, I clicked the right one, innit? Let me find it quickly. Damn, bro. Alright, there we go. So this was the return game of the Europa League semi-final. So at this point,
Come on,
we're
boys.
already 2-0 up. Yeah.
Big up.
We need that extra goal. Need that extra goal. Big up people. Make sure you smashing that like button as you come in, man. This is what I want to see. And Morgan is white. Best there, you know. I need to get back in the gym.
What would the game have been?
What would the game have been like if he was playing? You know, I'm not saying that he would have made it like this. This not a result. Yo, and this was when we needed another goal just to kind of just dead the game, innit? And then who stepped up, man? Who stepped up? Can't say. Super John McGinn stepped up and did his thing. Up the Villa, man. Yo. Up the mighty Villa. Garnacho's started one game. I think he's come off the bench on another one.
Oh, guys. Yes! Yo!
Yo! I need to stop reacting like this to goals, you know.
Yes!
This is embarrassing.
Yes!
Look at this guy.
Yes!
Why am I sliding down the seat like that, bro? Why am I sliding down the seat like that?
Oh my gosh, guys!
Too excited.
3-0!
Football shouldn't do that to nobody.
We've done it! We have done it!
Yo.
Oh my gosh!
Them times my stream was bugging as well. Look at it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. Oh my days.
Aye.
3-0 on the night.
This is good times, man. This is good times, bro.
3-1 on
good
aggregate.
times.
Aston Villa.
Come on now. Listen. As a fan, you gotta be happy, man. You gotta be happy. You gotta be happy with what happens. But I need to work on my celebrations because that ain't it, brother. That ain't it at all. All right, let's go to, this is now my, so that was Bam Bam. All right, my third favourite moment of the season whilst I've been on here. Let me find it. Yeah. Let me find it real quick. So as you know, my team went to the Europa League final, and we played against Freiburg, and there was a screamer. But obviously, for the final, I did my first ever like group watch along thing. I invited my brethren Remo round. He was doing content. He's not doing anymore. And then my pops came through. My sister was there as well, and we watched the game together. I bought all my gear like downstairs and just did a setup and that. And has to be Emi Buendia, the second goal against Freiburg in the final. Let's go.
Yo, songs are meant to be are there to be improved on.
You know,
bro.
just cross it.
You know what I mean?
Cross that. Corner. I'll take
will
that.
take it, bro.
We will take that.
Take it, bro.
Come on, Villa.
Yo, you man, listen to Cat Roll. Smash them likes, bro. Smash them likes, bro.
Smash them up,
You know
man.
what's good
Smash
about
them
watching
up,
this back,
man.
seeing how many people in the chat.
Brother, I just want this trophy, man.
Consistent and that.
I want this trophy.
I said, we see what we like. We sing what we like. We don't care what KJ says. We sing what we like.
All right. Yo, listen.
Yo, feel it quick.
Is he off there?
He's on.
I'm not
Square
doing
that. Aye, Buendia. Aye, Cash slap. Oh, McGinn. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do
Here
it.
we go.
Oh, he's there.
Unlucky.
This was good, man. This was my first.
All right,
proper,
let's go
like,
again. You got time? 15 seconds. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, he's gonna.
You know what?
Yeah, just
Take the,
I'll take this. I will
take the
take
half
this.
time lead, and then we go again.
What are we saying?
Touchline! Touchline! I said it, you know,
I
bro.
said 4-1.
Touchline! I said it.
Hey, I smell that
I
trophy.
said it.
Great moment that was.
Come on,
That's a great moment.
Amy,
a great moment.
Amy
Two bangers.
Buendia from Argentina. He came to Villa for Carrow Road.
Hey,
Come
listen,
on.
I know my neighbours.
Big
Yeah,
boy.
my neighbours the
This
next
is what I'm
day.
talking about, bro.
They were saying to me, they were like, "Oh," they said you were enjoying the game yesterday. I was like, "Yeah, sir, yeah, sir." Man said Daniel Dubois, you know. I'm seeing. Where's the link, Kings? Rodri has gone to Barcelona. God dang. City are screwed, bro. City are screwed, bro. After what I saw today, yo, it's gonna take a minute for them to kind of get their stuff together, man. If this is actually true, I'm trying to see what happens. I'm trying to see if there's any legitimacy. Let me see. Someone said, "Here we go." So I'm guessing Fabrizio said something. Let's see. Has he said something? Yes, he has. Fabrizio Romano. It's 14 minutes ago. I can't believe me. Rodri to Barcelona. Deal agreed for Spanish midfielder to join Barca from Man City. All done for the former Ballon d'Or winner. Green light from Man City to the last Barcelona bid. Golly. Aye, listen. No cap, yeah. I was thinking today when I was watching City play, I said, is this Man City going back to like pre-Pep Man City where, yeah, they were good and like they would win like trophies and they might win the league, but they weren't like perennial contenders for the league like that. Like we're thinking Mancini and Pellegrini years. How many City fans are ready for that, man? How many City fans are really ready for that? Wow. That was a real bomber, ain't it? For real. Let me get through these last two moments for me for the season, and then we're forwarding straight over to All Bleed Red after this stream anyway. So I'll be over there in the chat either way. Hopefully. But listen, back to my countdown. So this is my second favourite moment of the season as a Villa fan, doing my stream. And I wonder if anybody can guess. It's nothing to do with the Freiburg final. It's definitely a league game within the season. Definitely a league game within the season. Let me just find it though. Let's see if we can find it. All right, let's see if you can guess what it's going to be. So it's my second favourite from the season. And based on what you know about me as a fan, what you know about me as a content creator, where would I find most joy this season? Let's go. Too long? Man on. Boys. This moment was dope. Yes! 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 What? Come on! Come on! Yo. Get in! I'm yes! Broke up the whole place, you know. Yes! What did I say? What did I say? Oh my God! Yes! Villa! Yes! Amy Buendia from Argent. Come on! Hey, you know what's mad? I think this. What did I say? This was the video. I said it's another. What? Beating Arsenal, man. Of course. You know what's mad? This was the first. This was the first stream. Where I ended up on like a goal compilations thing. Yeah, this was the first one. Big up Philly every single time. This is the first stream that I ended up on a compilations. And that's where some like subs started growing, subs started going up and stuff. And I think, so that was like what, in November? And then by mid-January, I think like Catch messaged me and stuff and ended up jumping on the catch up, and that helped, you know, started to get more subscribers and stuff. But yeah, that was a great moment, you know, Arsenal at home, you know, Buendia scored the winner. And them times I was still saying like, yo, Buendia is not a starter for the club, and he wasn't starting. His effect off the bench was definitely, you can't fault it. Do you know what I mean? So, yo, that was a happy big one. That was a happy one to me. Yo, Philly, just to clarify, it's the stream's birthday. It's not my birthday. It's the stream's birthday. You know what I mean? It's the stream's birthday. But big up every single time. Big up Aston Villa fan, 44. Yeah, man, it must be a Manzambi fan. You get me? Unless it's Manzambi himself. But my favourite moment of the season has to be this one, mainly just because of the game that it was. You know, it was our first final in how many years? It was the first. Well, it's the first time I've seen Villa lift the trophy as well. But this game for me was the one, and this goal for me was the one that just set everything up for me. You can probably guess it just from what I'm saying. Here we go. Let's go. So I think let's just slap on the screen. Back there with Remo. Again.
I'd rather him than Mings.
Rather than Mings. 100%, bro. I don't want that, but don't want that one on the field.
I don't
at
like
all.
him. It's actually personal.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll take offline, fam.
But I just don't like him, man.
Yo, man came to my church once, bro.
I don't care,
When he
brother.
was injured and that.
Brother.
Man came from. Yo! Oh, yes!
And what did I say? I said he's gonna score, bro. Bad boy, go there, bro.
What are you telling me? Yo!
Yeah, that was a great night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aston Villa 1.
Hey.
Freiburg 0.
I can only look at that.
Hey,
with pride,
real talk,
man.
no hate. That's a bad boy. In the final.
Finish, bro.
What
ball, bro?
Bullshit.
Are you mad?
Burst off the net, brother.
man. Rogers with the
Burst off the net, brother.
You know what I mean?
You know what's kind of sad about real talk? You know what's sad about this moment? Just listening to what I'm saying with Remo, like the names that I'm mentioning, they ain't at the club no more. Screaming about Tielemans, talking about Morgan Rogers with the assist, and neither of them are at the club, man. It's actually quite. When I think about it now, it's a bit sad, you know. But I'm sure we'll be okay. And then to wrap it up, man.
Why?
Let's go to. Oh wait, no! This has to be my favorite, one of my favorite moments as well, just because of what happened and how it's set up as well. I need you to listen to what we were saying. Oh, let me see. Yeah, because Remo was like, "Yo, he's got his shades," and I was like, "Yo, let me get my shades." And this, shame. And this was for, I think it's the third goal. Morgan Rogers is going in it.
Come on, Villa, man. One more.
Let's just do one
From there.
more. One more. The shades go on.
Whip it in, whip it in, whip it in,
One
whip
more.
it
The
in.
shades go on.
Whip it in.
Oh, look at that.
Yes!
Man,
Yo!
man slapped the shades on. Man said one more and the shades come on, and the shades came on and he scored.
The shades go on.
Hey.
Yes!
Hey,
It
yo,
was
it's
a good night,
party
man.
time.
Yo, it's party
Hey,
time. Yo!
Hey.
Yo!
Woo!
Yo!
Remo was
Morgan
very
Rogers.
sure.
He's got a great
Remo
name
was
too.
very sure.
Hey! You know what I mean? Yo!
Yo, this is good times, man.
Look at this.
This is
Emmy.
good times, man.
I said it, whip it, he whips it.
This is
He
good
whips
times, man.
it.
What? Yo,
Yeah,
brilliant.
brother.
I can look back. I can look back and smile with pride about just how the season went, and I'm really hoping that it can happen again. But whilst I'm here, there were some low moments in the season, and I don't think there's a moment lower than that game against Chelsea, brother. Lord have mercy. Can I find it? Yeah, that game against Chelsea. And for context, prior to that game, I made a bet with KG, and obviously you guys should know. Actually, a lot of you probably only just started following me with Premier League games anyway. And I am going to do it again this season. You can't see them because I've packed them away. But I have hot sauces and I have food with hot sauce depending on the level at which Aston Villa have played, whether we've lost badly, whatever. Now, having recently joined the catch-up at the time, getting to know some of the guys, just the banter that we had. I had a bet with KG that when Villa played Chelsea at Villa Park, that whoever lost that game, that the supporter would have to have a Carolina Reaper pepper and eat it on their match reaction. And as you know, Aston Villa lost 4-1. João Pedro scored a hat-trick. What's this? Suzuki landed at Birmingham Airport 4 p.m. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love how fast Aston Villa are moving with it. But there was, again, back to this. There was one moment. This is before I go, because I know we're going to forward over to All Bleed Red shortly. I had to eat a Carolina Reaper pepper, man. And, yeah. Might have to relive it for the last 5 minutes, man. Jeez, I remember this like it was yesterday, boy.
So
Look at the boy SB. Look at the boy SB in the corner.
Milk at the ready, you know. I'm shook. I'm shook. It goes nothing.
Oh, yeah. So you can't see me actually. You can't see the pepper on the screen. But it was one of these.
That's hot, bro. I'm fresh out.
And I really didn't think it was going to... I didn't think it was going to be this hot.
Oh no.
Trim looks nice, though. And people thought I was overreacting, yeah. I don't think I felt pain like this. And you know, look at that little piece of meat. Yo, magic. I asked somebody.
Yo.
I asked somebody, yo, how much milk should I have? And they were like, oh yeah, like a 2 pint should be cool. So I bought a 2 pint. Then when they watched the video, they were like, that's the small bottle. I said, that's a 2 pint. They were like, they meant the bigger one. I was like, the 4 pint. Listen, the tears were real. The sweat was real. Like, it was painful, bro. And I don't know if I can do it again this season.
Gosh.
I don't know if I can do it
way.
again. Because it was just chaotic, man. I feel like
My throat.
it hurt to breathe. Like, I can do pepper, you know. I can do spice.
Come on, please cool down. Please cool down.
Yo.
I can't do this again.
Struggling. Man,
I can't do this again, man. There's no way.
Yo.
There's no way.
Jeez.
Help me! Help me!
I don't think there's enough milk.
Your man was struggling, boy. The saxophones were. Yo, this was techie, man. All I'm saying is, Villa, don't let this happen to me again. Don't make me go through this again this season. I swear, I'll just be in too much pain.
Still.
Yeah, nah.
My. It's still burning.
Let me come off this now. I can't watch that again, man. I can't watch all of that again. But that was one of the moments of the season. I remember a lot of people. I actually got quite a few subscribers come from that as well, because you know people love misery, pagans. But yeah, it's been a good year, man. It's been a really good year. I didn't think it was gonna come around so quickly. I didn't think it was gonna come around so quickly, but it has, and I'm really grateful for just what it's been. You know, it's been fun. I've been able to do some streams with like some of my close friends, my brother, my family, my son at some points as well. Do you know what I mean? It's been really, really good. I think my love of football got reignited again through this as well. James has just said Villa bomber this week. He said he can't say anything about it yet. All right, so keeping my eyes peeled, James. James, you've got a reputation over here. You know, KJ was the one that penned it. He says when James speaks, it happens. So we're hoping something big. I did see something before I go. I did see something. I did see something over on Twitter quickly earlier. Obviously, Ethan Nwaneri, Arsenal have said that he is going to leave. Listen, Ethan Nwaneri at Aston Villa? Question mark. Chat. What are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts about that one? I think that'd be a good little thing right there. You know, hey, good little piece of business. We're looking for a right winger. We're looking for a winger to kind of go up against Alisson and I'm just saying, be able to release John McGinn to play back in that centre mid role as well. I'm just saying, for the right price, let's go and get Nwaneri, man, 100%. And if that's the bomber, James, then so be it, man. Do you know what I mean? And even can we rescue Jack? Can we rescue Jack from City? Is that something we can do? I don't know. Just thoughts, innit? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, listen. It's been a lit stream. I just wanted to just jump on here for just under an hour, up to an hour, just to celebrate the first year of the channel. It's, as I said, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to build on it more this next season. Please continue to support. You know, there are some things that I'm trying to look to do in the members space as well. So if you do want to jump over into the members space, then do that as well. There's a couple packages on there. I think you'll be, I want to say it's beneficial, but you know, I think that'll be good for some of you to jump over there and be members as well. So let me know, or do it, and then we'll get it cracking, get some member streams going, get some call-ins going with the members, all that good stuff there. So I'm trying to get all that stuff going this next season. So just support the channel, support what I'm doing over here. As I said, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the conversations I have with people as well. And we just keep moving, man. But listen, guys, after this, we're going to go straight over to Kizzy. Kizzy Talk Sports. He's going to have his stream All Bleed Red over there. I think they're starting now. They're doing a Premier League prediction show. What I want you to do, though, guys, is when you're going over there, just flood that chat with chilies, man. Flood that chat with chilies. Like, I need to see pure these chilies over there. I'm going to jump over there straight away. Make sure you flood that chat with chilies. Make sure you're liking that stream as well. Making sure some of the channel and getting involved in the conversation that they're about to have over there as well. I know someone coming in at a possible centre-back position. Nudge, nudge. All right, cool. We'll see, man. Listen, I don't mind. I'm just like, yo, bolster the squad. But yeah, guys, we're going to forward over to Kizzy. Make sure you... it starts at 8:15. All right, cool. Well, we're going to forward over to him anyway. Go and flood that chat with chilies immediately. Yeah? And stick around. It's only 10 minutes away. Do you know what I mean? It's only 10 minutes away till it starts. But just flood the chat with chilies. Stick around. Just put it on the background, if anything. And then get back into the chat, into the stream at 8:15 for that prediction show. Big up to Kizzy every single time. Big up to all of you guys as well. Make sure you flood in the chat with chilies over there. I'm going to go over there immediately now, even though the stream doesn't start, and we will get it cracking. All right, guys, you know what it is. Every single time. Up the Villa. Wait, no, it's not. That's last. What am I doing? It's like peace, God bless. Bun them up, them Arsenal fans. Bun them dirty blue noses. Yeah? And up the Villa every single time. Peace.
May stop talking about Aston Villa.